depths of the stormy Pacific Ocean, a fearless Navy officer named Captain Eric Sullivan embarked on a perilous mission that would forever change the course of his life. The year was 1944, and World War II raged on, with Captain Sullivan leading a battalion aboard the distinguished battleship USS Annihilator. The Annihilator, known for its impenetrable defense system and distinguished record, was ordered to patrol the treacherous waters of the infamous Bermuda Triangle. Unbeknownst to Captain Sullivan and his crew, this voyage would thrust them into a realm of darkness they could never have fathomed. As the ship ventured deeper into the heart of the Bermuda Triangle, an eerie stillness pervaded the air. It clung to their senses like a haunting melody, as if the ocean itself held its breath. Crew members whispered tales of vanished vessels and ghostly apparitions that haunted the depths. Superstitious sailors clung to their lucky charms, fearing the unseen forces that seemed to dance beneath the waves. One fateful night, the Annihilator's radar systems faltered, leaving them vulnerable to the unknown. The captain, resolute in his duty, ordered his men to maintain their course despite the fading hope within their hearts. As darkness engulfed the ship, a dense fog rolled in, concealing their surroundings and adding to the air of unease. Suddenly, an icy chill permeated the ship, creeping through the veins of even the most stoic sailors. Captain Sullivan, sensing the palpable tension, stood at the helm, peering into the abyss, searching for answers. It was then, amid the suffocating fog, that a figure appeared, floating just above the water's surface. The ghostly apparition, clad in tattered naval attire, cast a haunting gaze upon the crew, its empty eyes bereft of all mercy. It emanated a sinister energy, a miasma of malevolence that sent shivers down the spines of those who gazed upon it. Whispers arose among the crew, tales of a vengeful spirit that had haunted these waters for centuries. Captain Sullivan, a man undeterred by whispers of the supernatural, commanded his crew to ready their weapons. He knew they had to confront this evil spirit. As the Annihilator's cannons roared to life, streaks of fire pierced the night, aimed at the grotesque specter that dared to challenge them. To their horror, the spectral form remained untouched by their firepower, unaffected by the relentless barrage. It merely drifted towards them, its predatory advance relentless. Panic consumed the crew, but Captain Sullivan refused to relent. He gathered his remaining soldiers, forming a defensive line, weapons clutched tightly in sweat-drenched hands. The malevolent ghost passed through the ship's steel hull as if it were mere air, causing the crew's hearts to quiver in terror. Closer it drew, its ethereal presence filling the air with a putrid stench of decay and despair. Captain Sullivan, his senses sharpened by danger, noticed something peculiar. The ghost's ethereal form began to flicker, its form unstable. Unyielding, Captain Sullivan beckoned his crew to hold their ground, determined to stand up against this abomination. In a last-ditch effort, he embarked on a desperate quest for answers, scouring the ship's archives for any mention of this horrifying entity. Deep within the belly of the ship, he stumbled upon an ancient journal, its yellowed pages recounting tales of doomed voyages and a dark presence that fed upon fear. Armed with the knowledge he had gained, Captain Sullivan raced back to his men, his heart aflame with newfound courage. With voice steady and purpose unwavering, he ordered his crew to channel their inner strength and resist the specter's frightful gaze. Together, they formed a circle, linking hands and chanting ancient incantations passed down through generations of sailors. The ghastly specter, perturbed by their unity and defiance, recoiled. Captain Sullivan, seizing the opportunity, lunged forward, grasping the spirit's ethereal form. In a dazzling explosion of light, the specter dissipated, leaving a profound silence in its wake. The ship's radar sprung back to life, the fog dissipated, and the Annihilator emerged from the heart of the Bermuda Triangle, victorious. Captain Eric Sullivan and his crew knew their ordeal was far from over, but they had triumphed against the supernatural. They were forever changed by the encounter, their souls tainted by the horrors they had witnessed. They emerged from the depths of the Bermuda Triangle, bearing the weight of unspeakable nightmares and a newfound respect for the mysteries that lurk beneath the ocean surface. Little did they know their story would be whispered among sailors, becoming a cautionary tale of courage in the face of the unimaginable. Captain Eric Sullivan, a living legend, etched his name in history, forever associated with the harrowing encounter with the ocean evil spirit ghost.